everyone, we're back again. This is another continuation video, in fact the final continuation video to our solvent set. So let's get right into it. Which of the following equations gives the value of z squared? Z squared, not z2. First off, we must take note that this is a right angle triangle. So we're going to take some emphasis to Pythagoras theorem. The Pythagoras theorem states that for all right angled triangles, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares on the other two sides. The hypotenuse is the longest side and it's always opposite the right angle. So you see the right angle is exactly the square box at the corner of y, the angle y, because we have a length y. The hypotenuse is the length y, which is represented by small y directly opposite this squared box, which is 90 degrees. We found our hypotenuse. So now we would move on to form our equation, which is z squared, which is the other side, plus x squared, which is the other side spoken about, will all equal to y squared. But they've asked us to find the value of z squared. To do this, we will make z squared the subject and equate it to y squared minus x squared, and that will be our answer, C. 32. We are to express 7 minutes 30 seconds as a percentage of 1 hour. First off, we're going to convert our 30 seconds into minutes. That would be 0.5 minutes, and add these 30 seconds back to our 7 minutes, giving us 7.5 minutes. We're then going to express 7.5 as a fraction, which will become 7.5 over 60. 60 is the minutes conversion for 1 hour. 60 minutes will give us 1 hour. And since we are solving in minutes, we must convert 1 hour to minutes. So we have 7.5 divided by 60 multiplied by 100 to get the percentage. Our answer will be 12.5%, which is D. Question 33. The 0.45 is translated to the 0.31. What is the translation vector? Basically, the translation vector is any vector that allows us to accommodate movement. When we have our x and y axis, when we draw these points on a graph, we're going to have the 0.45. The translation vector is whatever, should I say, values that would allow us to move from 4,5 to another point, which in this case is 3,1. To find the translation vector, we would write our solving equation as 4,5 plus xy is equals to 3,1 and solve hence. Starting with x. 4 plus x is equal to 3. X will be negative 1. 5 plus y is equal to 1. Y will be negative 4. Our answer, our final answer will be negative 1, negative 4, which is D. Hope you're following with me, and the videos are actually quite helpful. We're moving on to question 34. In the diagram below, we have triangle QRT as an enlargement of QST. Now, always take note, always take note of where these points are. Do not get confused. QRT is the bigger triangle. However, in this instance, they didn't separate QST from QRT, they just placed it inside. QST is a smaller version of QRT. Let's not get confused at all with the sides. What we want to do is find the side of triangle QRT, which is the larger triangle, whichever side of QRT that corresponds to the side QT. Now, what did we say about right angle triangles? The side directly opposite the 90-degree angle is the hypotenuse. In this example, we have for the smaller angle, the hypotenuse being QT. So we simply have to find the hypotenuse for the larger angle, for the larger triangle, which is TR. Our answer hence will be 34B. Then we have in this question, another enlargement question. In this example, figure I is an enlargement of figure II. We have to find the side EF of figure II. What are we going to do? We're going to first find the scale factor, which is K. To find K, we're going to take the sides EH corresponding to E with the accent on top and then the H with the accent on top. Our scale factor will be K is equal to 20 divided by 5 to give us 4. Now that we know that our scale factor is 4, in this example, you do realize that figure I is smaller than figure II, right? So whatever answer we're going to get for EF, it's going to be the smaller version of 12 centimeters. We're going to have 12 divided by 4 giving us 3 centimeters as our answer for EF. For question 36, we have to express 4037 in standard form. Now, standard form is actually a way of writing very small and larger numbers more easily. When you are solving with standard form, sometimes in division or in multiplication, you would understand how helpful they are. They are extremely helpful, but that's just on the side. In this question, we are actually just supposed to convert to standard form. To do that, what am I going to do? I'm going to move 1, 2, 3 and put a point right after 4 to get 4.037 times 10 to the power 3. This is how we would express 4037 in standard form. For question 37, which of the following angles can be constructed by using the arcs at point C in the diagram below? First off, this angle is a 90-degree angle. The construction where C happens would dissect the 90-degree angle into exactly 2 halves, which would be 45 degrees, 45 degrees. So this construction is actually a representation of the 45-degree angle. Our answer will be B. 38. We are given the vector A is equals to -5, 12 and B 10x 12. Find the value of x if A is equals to B. So we equate A to B and solve. To find x, we would equate -5 is equals to 10x. Our x will be equals to -half as our final answer, 38B. In the diagram above, we have to find the bearing of point B from A. To find this, I'm going to also apply vertically opposite angles. With the concept of vertically opposite angles, you would understand that some aspect of angle A is 40 degrees. Our final answer will be 180 degrees plus 40 degrees, which will give us 220 degrees. Amma is 9 years older than Kwame. If Kwame is 18 years old, we have to find the ratio of the age of Kwame to that of Amma. To solve this question, in here our key is Amma is 9 years older than Kwame, which is x plus 9. If Kwame is 18 years, Amma's age will be 18 plus 9. Then we find the ratio of their ages as such. Our final answer will be 2:3, which is C.